एक चूक हुई और तुम्हारी लाश जमीन पर पड़ी होगी।
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Jeff and Ishan show. Pop, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about Raazi.
It's a Hindi language historical spy thriller written by Bhavani Iyer and the film's director, Meghna Gulzar. It's based on the novel Calling Sehmat by Harinder Sikka. What is it about, Pop?
That is a mouthful. You did a really good job. This movie was released in India in 2018, but it's just now dropped on Netflix recently, where it was in the top 10 for 4 weeks in 3 countries. It's a TV-14 rated drama set during the lead-up to the India-Pakistan War of 1971, also known as the Bangladesh War of Independence. Most Americans don't have a clue about this, or that Bangladesh used to be part of Pakistan, even though it's about 1,400 miles away on the other side of India, except for maybe the Concert for Bangladesh organized by Ravi Shankar and George Harrison, held at Madison Square Garden in 1971. It's about Sehmat, played by Alia Bhatt, 20-year-old college student who becomes a spy for India. Her father, played by Rajit Kapoor, is a spy, but he's getting old, he's terminally ill, so he recruits his daughter to replace him, and she willingly accepts the gig, placing her country before her own personal life. She moves to Pakistan, marries a highly placed army officer named Iqbal, played by Vicky Kaushal. A big part of the movie is set in their household, and it's very much about her daily balancing act, pretending to be a dutiful wife while also spying. A lot of high-level military meetings are there, so she has to surveil them, plant bugs, send coded messages back to India, at great risk of exposure and being killed.
It was a really great movie, I have to say. Just, I don't know, something about it, I wasn't really sold. It felt a little over the top, not quite realistic. I don't know, it didn't really speak to me that much. I couldn't really get it. It just felt like there keeps being these random moments of emotion everywhere. It was a little confusing.
Moments of emotion.
I feel like she was kind of just constantly being bombarded with these situations, and there was never really like a strong positive character there.
हासिल हो आप उसे आगे पास करते रहिए। आँख और कान हर वक्त खुले रहें।
Even like when she was training to be a spy, there's just not really any resolution. She keeps being tested, and then all of a sudden it's resolved. And she, like, the director likes her again. It just...
The director of the spy agency,
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah. The number one thing that drew me to this was Alia Bhatt, because we're big fans. Do you remember when we saw her as spy hacker Kia Dewan in Heart of Stone a couple of years ago? And I've been a fan of hers ever since. She's one of the top actors in India, and Raazi is a really good example of why. And she's also surrounded by great actors. The whole cast is very good at playing complex characters. I really appreciated that about it. I know that the director, Meghna Gulzar, took some heat because she avoided flag-waving or ultra-nationalism, painting the Pakistanis as horrible 100% evil villains. She never supports their military objectives at the time, but she actually portrays them as complex human beings. And I thought that was really brave of her. I don't know if it's the writing or scenes were trimmed for time in the editing room, but there are certain sequences, not the whole movie, but the opening 5 minutes is really confusing. You can't figure out where you are, who you're supposed to be following, what the political dynamics are, and then it straightens itself out. And then maybe 30 minutes later, there'll be another sequence, just a few minutes, where it's really confusing.
I feel like Sehmat could have been portrayed as a little bit stronger.
But I think she's so strong. She's very strong.
Yeah,
that's what's great about the movie. But what do you mean she could be stronger?
Like, I feel like the most memorable thing the thing that I remember most about the movie is a bunch of scenes of her just like crying, even before it was intense.
So, how many stars?
This one, I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to give it like a 2.5 or a 3. It just, I don't know, it just didn't stand out.
I thought I was being mean by giving it 4 out of 5. So, what did you say? 2.5?
Yeah, 2.5, 3. Just
You can say 2.5. It's
yeah.
fine. All right. Well, there you have it. I think we're done.
See you next time.
See you next time. Bye bye.